Hey folks, Leo here, your trusted crypto insider, and we're diving headfirst into absolute chaos today. Picture this. Donald Trump, the unstoppable force who's already flipped the script on American finance, is set to unleash a bombshell announcement tomorrow that could send XRP rocketing past levels we haven't dreamed of in years. At $2.50 right now on October 21st, 2025, this isn't just a pump, it's a paradigm shift. Whispers from the White House are turning into roars, and if you're not strapped in, you might miss the ride of your life. But here's the kicker. This intel is pulled straight from today's scorching hot X posts, where the XRP army is mobilizing like never before. Stick with me, because what I'm unpacking next could redefine your portfolio, and by the end, you'll know exactly why tomorrow changes everything for XRP. Let's paint the full picture first, because context is king in this game. XRP isn't some speculative meme coin. It's the engineered powerhouse for global payments, settling transactions in under 4 seconds for a fraction of a cent. Think of it as the FedEx truck in a world of Pony Express banking, reliable, scalable, and now, with Trump at the helm, potentially the backbone of US financial innovation. We've seen XRP claw back from that brutal dip to $1.32 just weeks ago, and today's 25% volume spike? That's not noise. It's institutions sniffing out the opportunity. Trump's been hammering home his vision for America as the crypto capital, and tomorrow's reveal, rumored to tie XRP directly into a national strategic reserve, could be the match that lights the fuse. Remember his rally shoutouts to stablecoins revolutionizing settlements? That's XRP's DNA. But hold that thought. I've got a fresh tweet from the front lines that's about to blow the lid off this. You won't believe what at XRP Avengers just dropped. Stay locked in. Alright, let's geek out on the real-time evidence, because exclusivity is what separates the alphas from the echoes. Just hours ago, at XRP Avengers, lit up X, with a post that's already racked up over 1,000 likes and 37,000 views. Breaking. President Trump says crypto has gone up more than any stock. Trump says that stablecoins will be used to settle payment in seconds around the world. I'm so bullish on XRP rocket moon attached was a clip of Trump himself hyping the upside, and the comments? Pure fire. Folks calling targets from $5 short term to $50 if this reserve goes live. This isn't fringe chatter, it's the community pulse, echoing Trump's own words from last week's address, where he teased integrating digital assets into federal payment rails. And get this, if tomorrow's announcement greenlights XRP as a reserve asset, we're talking government-backed demand that dwarfs anything we've seen. But wait, what if Eric Trump's latest slip-up ties the whole Trump family into this? I'll loop that in shortly, but first, let's break down the mechanics so you see why this is massive. Step 1 in our deep dive. The regulatory rocket fuel, the SEC's saga with Ripple. It's gasping its last breaths. With the government shutdown teetering on resolution, Trump's advisor Kevin Hassett hinted today at Wraps This Week, we're staring down ETF approvals that could flood XRP with billions. Check at Want Pride Back's post from midday. Direct mention of XRP from SEC. Who else just loaded up to max capacity on XRP? Linking to a Coinpedia piece on the shutdown ending and ETFs following suit. Views are climbing fast, and the replies? A chorus of Me Too from heavy hitters who've been accumulating. Bloomberg's pegging 95% odds for spot XRP ETF by year-end, with deadlines hitting October 10th to 25th. If approved, trading kicks off days later, just like Bitcoin's ETF did, unleashing that multiplier magic. XRP at $2.50 today? That's the calm before the institutional storm. Analogy time. It's like watching Amazon in 1997. Undervalued utility meets explosive adoption. But here's a teaser. How does the Fed's own governor factor in? His words today are a green light you can't ignore. Coming up next. Pacing this like the insider chat it is, let's talk technicals to keep that energy humming. XRP's chart is a beauty right now, coiled in a symmetrical triangle between $2.40 and $2.50, with RSI flirting at 60, signaling momentum without overbought fatigue. A clean break above $2.65? That's your cue for the next leg to $3.25 by month's end, per Light Finance's October forecast. Volumes up 25% in 24 hours, mirroring that 2017 bull run setup where XRP 300 exit. Why now? Because Trump's pro-crypto pivot isn't lip service, it's policy. His March reserve announcement already juiced XRP 20% to $2.66 intraday, as CryptoTicker noted. Tomorrow could double that. Rhetorical question to chew on. If Bitcoin's ETF sent it parabolic, what does an XRP reserve do in a world craving instant global settlements? FOMO's real, folks, especially with on-chain data showing whale outflows spiking 7,400% per recent reports. They're not selling, they're positioning. But let's not gloss over the family angle. What did Eric Trump just say that's got the XRP army chanting? Boom. Here's the insider nugget you won't find on mainstream feeds. At XRP Official 24, blasted this gem this morning, complete with pics. Boom! Eric Trump just dropped that Baron loves crypto, and you know XRP is in that mix. XRP to the moon. Let's ride. Over 500 views and climbing, with replies buzzing about Baron's portfolio whispers, including Ripple Tech. The Trumps aren't subtle anymore. Baron's crypto fandom, paired with Dad's reserve push, screams endorsement. It's like the Kennedys in the 60s, but for blockchain. This ties into at CryptoManic15's post today. President Trump announces a crypto strategic reserve that includes $XRP, $SOL, and $ADA. It's been 6 months since the announcement, which means this month they should start creating it. With visuals of the lineup, it's sparking debates on who benefits most, and XRP's utility edge is winning. If tomorrow operationalizes this, governments holding XRP? That's adoption on a nuclear scale, folks. Oil reserves for the digital age. But hold up, what's the Fed saying to seal this? Shifting to pure value mode, let's unpack Fed Governor Waller's bombshell from today's payments conference, as captured in at Your Crypto Dog's video post. Breaking. Fed's Governor Waller drops a bombshell. This is an acknowledgement that DLT and crypto assets are no longer on the fringes, but are increasingly woven into the fabric of the payment and financial system. Huge bullish signal for Ripple's tech revolutionizing cross-border payments. The clip's over 3 minutes of Waller nodding to DLT's inevitability, with XRP's speed as the poster child. Hundreds of views already, and comments like XRP to $10 EOY are pouring in. This isn't hype, it's harmony between Trump's vision and the Fed's reality. Pair it with the new XRP treasury listing on NASDAQ today, via at Johnny Crypto 00's broadcast. Breaking, $XRP, treasury going live on NASDAQ. Fed adding crypto access, payment rails. That's liquidity on steroids, unlocking billions. What if scenario? Imagine trillions in cross-border flows, 1.25 quadrillion via SWIFT annually, shifting even 1% to XRP. That's a $12.5 billion demand spike overnight. Game over for legacy finance. Now to keep you glued, a mini cliffhanger. You've heard the buzz. But what if the shutdown's end isn't just ETF fodder? It's the trigger for Trump's full XRP master plan. At Goodv's Evil 07 leaked a YouTube deep dive today. Leaked Trump's secret XRP master plan, the Great Reset begins. Views exploding, tying into at Duyan Hap's prophetic take. After 7 Trump pet trumpets sounded, all my people, the storm is coming to us. EBS. Then XRP to the moon. Poetic, but pointed, the storm's here. And at Afshinjaf tempered it wisely. Everyone's getting excited about this new crypto strategic reserve. But here's the truth. Trump's announcement means the US is finally recognizing crypto. Don't get carried away. Fair, but the upside? Undeniable. Ripple's Evernorth arm just raised $1 billion for US listing, per reports. That's banks betting big. Step 2 in our surge breakdown, adoption acceleration. Over 300 institutions on RippleNet, from Bank of America to Santander, and with Trump's deregulation, it's exponential. At HBAR _ all in even cross posted. Breaking news, President Trump just confirmed it. Massive rate cuts are absolutely coming. Stay tuned, things are about to get interesting for crypto. Dollar, HBAR, dollar XRP, dollar SOL, ... Rate cuts mean cheap money flooding risk assets. XRP first in line. Let's layer in more expert analysis, because you deserve the full playbook. Price predictions from the wire. Coinpedia's AI models, $5.05 by 2025 close, with $26.50 by 2030 if utility scales. Benzinga concurs, $2.05, floor to $5.81 ceiling, hinging on institutional inflows. VentureBurn sees volatility spiking as the triangle apex nears, accumulations building, per muted volumes. And crypto dines? Straight fire. XRP price prediction. Can XRP hit $10 amid Trump's crypto deregulation push? Citing reserve potential and clarity, they're all in on $10. Data-backed? Absolutely. Post-Trump election, XRP's up 600% YTD per disruption banking. That's not luck, that's liquidity meeting legitimacy. Analogy for clarity. XRP's like the internet in 95. Clunky banks are dial-up, XRP's fiber optic. Tomorrow's announcement, the iPhone moment. But rhetorical nudge. Are you ready if it hits $5 first? The FOMO's palpable, especially with it ABS GMC crypto echoing the Treasury live. Breaking XRP Treasury going live on NASDAQ. Alt. Season coming soon. 5,000 plus views, 197 likes. The alt rally's primed, XRP leading. Addressing the skeptics head-on, because I've been there, doubting amid the noise is human. Myth 1. XRP's too centralized. Counter. Over 150 global validators, more decentralized than you think, and Ripple's escrow ensures fair supply. Myth 2. It's bank-only tech. Nope. DeFi integrations, NFTs, and now stablecoins via Ripple's RLUSD are exploding it into Web3. If you're like most, eyeing that $2.50 dip skeptically, flip the script. Skeptics missed BTC at $100. Today's at DRMONEYGLICHTER post nails it. This is very bullish because it means there is. Lots of sideways money right now, waiting for the uncertainty to be cleared out. Once Trump announces, massive of sideways money will be injected back to crypto. Exactly, sideways cash is sideline powder keg. Pain point, volatility. XRP's utility floors it, real demand from remittances, $700 billion market yearly, insulates better than pure speculation. What if the announcement flops? Unlikely, per Polymarket's 34% reserve odds climbing, but even flat, fundamentals win. At Cyber Gojira quipped, Trump. XRP will be used for cross-border payments, and you and the Federal Reserve will be replaced. Jerome Powell, IT. Humor aside, it's the disruption we crave. Building that crescendo now. Feel the heat? Tomorrow's the climax. Trump potentially unveiling XRP as the settlement layer in his reserve, per the crypto basics experts. XRP would play a key role in settlements. At Grayscale's 37.7 million XRP RETF debut this month, highest in 2025, and Clarity Act progress, its symphony. At Johnny Crypto, 00 doubled down. Breaking, Ripple XRP, invited to White House. Fed rate cut, massive alternative season coming soon. Broadcast views soaring, this is the reset, XRP from niche to necessity. Bold prediction, $3.25 by November. If it breaks $2.65 post-announce, scaling to $5 EOY on ETF flows. Ultra Bull, $10 if reserve buys hit. FOMO peaks here. Whales sold 160 million XRP last 2 weeks. Not dumping, redistributing for the surge, per charts. We've journeyed deep. From hooks to charts, tweets to tailwinds. Key wins recapped. XRP's resilient rebound to $2.50. Trump's tomorrow thunder. ETF runway clear. Reserve inclusion whispers. Fed's weave-in nod. Treasury NASDAQ glow-up. This isn't just bullish, it's brotherhood. The XRP army spirit, from at XRP Avengers roars to your screen right now, is unbreakable. We're not spectators. We're architects of the moonshot. Uplifting truth. In a world of fiat fragility, XRP is the bridge to freedom. Fast, fair, future-proof. You've got the edge now, insider style. One vital note. This is not financial advice. Always DYO, consult pros, and invest what you can afford to lose. If this ignited your fire, smash that like button harder than a bull run. Drop your bold XRP price target in the comments. $5? $10? Let's debate. Hit subscribe for daily alpha drops you won't snag elsewhere, and share this with your crypto crew. Together, XRP Army, we're launching this to the stars. Tomorrow's massive, but our momentum? Infinite. Leo out. See you in the green.